Yo, YouTube, we back with another video. We got NYPD chases shooter through congested streets. Let's see what the fuck going on right here.
In New York City, police are alerted to shots fired by the city's acoustic gunshot detection system called ShotSpotter, which allows for an immediate police response even before any 911 calls are placed. Notably, this incident takes place the following day and less than 6 miles away from the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, and police were still without a suspect in custody. Officers likely have this on their minds as they approach their scene in the 88th precinct. What follows is extremely rare footage of a daytime pursuit in rush hour traffic by the NYPD. Upon arrival, one witness told officers the shooting suspect was in a vehicle with an out-of-state license plate, which was mounted at an angle by a single screw. Within 15 minutes, officers from the 84th precinct located a vehicle matching the witness's description roughly a mile away, near the intersection of Fulton and Washington. As officials attempted to pull them over, the vehicle fled, leading to a multi-cruiser pursuit in the congested streets of downtown Brooklyn. What officers don't know, there is a 3-year-old girl in the backseat of the suspect vehicle.
New York with it?
Body cameras on, body cameras on, body cameras on. I can't hear transmissions. I can't hear transmissions.
Merch, they trying to weed through the traffic. Bro, he not even going that fast. What's going on?
Talk to me, Sarge. Nobody cut us, right? It's got a firearm in there. That's as far as I'm concerned. Keep going.
He not getting away from them. 2 red lights. He just running straight through them bitches.
Why the f is you trying to pass me, bro?
What the fuck? Why the fuck was the other police trying to pass him? What the fuck going on?
You trying to pass me, bro?
They trying to both get to the they both trying to get to wherever they trying to get to. They gonna fuck both of each other up, man, bro. He done ran 4 red lights already.
Watch, they're gonna throw something out. There's people running. Careful, careful.
Bro, he's weaving through this shit. He done ran 6 red lights.
Why do I have not a help?
I ain't gonna lie, that car stopped. I ain't gonna lie, they ain't gonna have no choice. I feel like they gonna start shooting at the police.
Why didn't they block that car, man? That was stupid.
He's definitely not getting away from him. You trying to ram this shit.
He's gonna get stuck. He's gonna get stuck. Maybe not.
Merch, he ain't ram his shit. Thought he was gonna ram his shit on, bro.
Hey, turn left. Watch out.
Fat ass bus, they asked me to stop. What the fuck are they doing?
Close to the 77 precinct itself. It's turning out to Utica. Empty out the 77. We're going towards the 77 itself, the physical building. In front of the precinct. We're in front of the precinct.
Merch, they finna get in front of the precinct and catch his ass.
We're past the 77 right now.
In front of the 77. We are physically in front of the 77.
Alright, they determined to catch his ass.
So he's making his way toward the eastern Parkway. Park in Utica.
He's stuck.
Oh, they on his ass, bro. Damn. Bro, I gotta see a body cam of one of the fucking officers that got out. Cause they ain't no way. They just let 100 shots off on bro. Wait, merge.
Officers reported they were unaware of the 3-year-old girl in the back.
Oh, wait.
Officers reported they were.
Bro, it was a 3-year-old girl in there?
Of the 3-year-old girl in the backseat prior to firing 19 times, whose condition will be revealed via body cam momentarily. Police killed 21-year-old passenger Christopher Ferguson, who they allege pointed a pistol at them. Christopher was driven by his alleged 21-year-old girlfriend, whose name is redacted. She was shot twice in the right thigh before being apprehended, and was later indicted by a Brooklyn grand jury on first-degree reckless endangerment and other child endangerment charges. Afterwards, police held a briefing where they revealed an ongoing investigation involving Christopher.
But we become aware that this male is someone who's wanted for a homicide that occurred back in March, a particularly vicious homicide that I had the opportunity to observe on camera.
Once news of Christopher's death broke, his mother advocated for the release of the body cam footage.
Somebody needs to answer for why my son was shot. I don't even want to believe that it's him until I see with my own eyes.
I'm not even gonna lie, like those two situations be tough. Like, bro, he had a chance to stop and do all that. I ain't gonna lie, like, if he ain't have to try to take him on the chase and none of that. They would have easily got his ass up out the car. But I don't know yet. We gotta see that body cam footage. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't care what crime that Christopher did. 17 shots is excessive.
My son was 100 pounds. 2 shots could have killed him. They didn't need all of that.
Actual protocol regarding
17 shots is excessive. I ain't gonna lie. They let that shit off.
Involved shootings. NYPD released the footage around 30 days later, shedding light on the uncertainty.
He's stuck.
Nobody see nothing. Did they shoot the kid? Bro, I can't see. Nobody sees nothing in this fucking one. Bro, we need the other body cam, the one on the passenger side, bro. That's what we need. Thank you. That's what we need. Let's see. He got out immediately on, bro. Oh, he had pipe. He had pipe right there. Oh my God. Oh yeah. This is gonna be justified in the court of law. They both got their guns pointed at each other. Yeah, I don't know. He didn't even have to do all that. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was not worth it. You weren't getting out of that no way but death or jail, bro. Like, honestly. They clapping his ass. Literally. That's crazy, bro.
They just crashed. Hey, it's a baby.
Wait, he got shot? Don't tell me they shot the baby.
A slow-motion review of Officer Aguilar's body cam shows Christopher was armed with his pistol and pointed it at officials moments before officers fired. Officials also recovered CCTV footage that captured the initial gunfire that triggered ShotSpotter. It appears to show Christopher firing at a passerby at close range, briefly leaving his vehicle to get a better shot. He quickly gets back in the passenger seat before they drive off, where the visibly candid out-of-state license plate mentioned by witnesses can be seen. Vehicle pursuits in downtown New York may sound uncommon, but they have surged in recent years after a policy change removed restrictions on them. A total of 214 pursuits in 2022 jumped to 1,593 in 2023, a 644% increase despite overall crime declining, including a nearly 25% drop in shootings and 12% decrease in murders, according to NYPD data. It also shows officers conducted 2,278 vehicle pursuits in 2024, with 1 in 4 resulting in a crash, property damage, or injury. Data shows 2/3 of those pursuits began after a traffic stop. With public safety in mind, a policy change was made. Since February 2020, 2025, NYPD cruisers can no longer pursue a vehicle unless officers have probable cause to believe the suspect has committed a violent crime. Even under this new policy, this chase likely would have been authorized. Several months later, investigations concluded that officers would not be criminally charged for this incident, closing the case.
That's crazy. Man, that's the end of the video. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one, man. And we out. Sub up, like, comment, all that.